Since the Black Ops 7 trailer has dropped, I've seen a lot of negativity around Black Ops 7 and around the sentiment behind the game. Even I went as far on Twitter and tweeted out my kind of opinion on what people were saying about the game. It is this one here. It says, 2 days ago, people were saying that every a year you get the same Call of Duty, then they drop a Black Ops 7 trailer which looks nothing like Call of Duty. Now they are saying, how can you promote this thing? It looks nothing like Call of Duty. People will never be happy. It's got a lot of views, got a lot of likes, and I stand by that. I really do think that no matter what they did for this Call of Duty game, if it looked completely different, if it was a pirate Call of Duty game, so half of the people will be yelling, this isn't the Call of Duty that I want, because they made so many Call of Duties at this point. There's no way that everyone is ever going to be happy. So Big Fry, someone who we've watched a bunch of videos from on the channel, put out a video just simply with the title called Black Ops 7 is going to suck. And I'm curious why he is going to say this. When did this come out, actually? 13 hours ago, so really recently.
Sat through the entirety of Summer Games Fest over the last weekend, and I gotta say, for about 95% of the show, there wasn't a lot that I gave a shit about.
So if you watched the shows that were not PlayStation, Xbox, and Summer Games Fest, I completely agree. There was like one game, what the heck was that game that I covered on Ink TV? The Expanse. The Expanse looked fantastic. Other than that, outside of the main shows, I agree. The main shows, and specifically the Xbox show, I think was pretty amazing.
Couple of games here and there that we're going to talk about throughout the next couple of weeks, but the entire weekend was an extreme fucking letdown. But the worst letdown came from this trailer that you guys are seeing in the background right here.
Oh, he really did not like it.
Now, after the Xbox showcase at the end of the show, I was exhausted. I had seen so many fucking games that just looked like they were made for 10-year-olds or fucking people who don't even play games. And we got to this one and I was like, holy shit.
Oh, so you just don't like Call of Duty. So here's actually something that I saw quite frequently. People saw this trailer and were like, holy shit, this looks amazing. This is amazing. And then they saw it's Call of Duty and they're like, oh, I don't want.
This looks insane. This looks like it could be a new IP. They got a really like highly technological advanced facility that this guy is walking into. Who the fuck is this guy? The graphics look insane. They got a butterfly flying around. I'm thinking.
So it sounds like you actually like Black Ops 7. You just don't like Call of Duty.
Maybe we're playing with the idea of a butterfly effect, like how maybe you can go back in time and affect the past using this technology that this facility is coming out with. We got this AI chick looking like Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate 3. They're showing all of this future tech. I am so invested in what I'm seeing here. I want to see more. Buddy walks up to a screen, things start shattering, and that's when things get flipped on their head. All of a sudden, he's in the upside down talking Stranger Things 5. He turns around. We got this weird
I'm not gonna lie, this is a great breakdown of it so far.
Punk world. I'm thinking Inception. Are we going like layers of time? What the fuck could this be? This IP looks incredible. Reminds me of old Quantum Break. This guy's walking in darkness. This is right up my alley for a game that I want to see made. Time travel, high tech, going through layers of potential realities. What the fuck am I looking at here? Oh, it's Call of Duty Black Ops 7.
So why can't Call of Duty make a game that you'll actually enjoy? That might be a bad question to ask because I actually know the answer to that. But like, if you like what you see, you're like, I love the trailer. Oh, I don't like the name. This doesn't make any sense to me.
Fuck.
But yeah, the trailer does look insane.
This one upset me more than I think anything else at the show, because for once I saw a game that had a cool premise, a unique setting, something that I think we could maybe get lost in. I don't know if you guys remember the old Quantum Break game. It was a time travel game. It was kind of a futuristic, high-tech.
Okay, so the one thing that I will really say about this, and I mentioned it yesterday, is that this isn't even called the reveal trailer for Black Ops 7. Right? This is a teaser trailer. And a lot of the time, the teaser trailers have nothing to do with the actual game. So
time travel experience. It was cool. And I thought that's what this could be. But now we get Call of Duty where none of the stakes matter. Are we gonna run into fucking Graves here who died in a tank and then just comes back in a future season because there's no stakes? Writing doesn't matter, and the only thing that this company cares about is the bottom line and selling you cosmetics? What a fucking ass way to end the Xbox showcase. No Gears of War E-Day
Yeah, so he just doesn't like Call of Duty.
news, no Halo news, nothing from Fable. It's like they just showed up, Phil Spencer looking like a snack, and he was just like, hey, we saved all of our good shit
Phil Spencer looking like a snack. He definitely got on the Ozempic this year.
for next year. Here's fucking
It was
Call
not
of Duty.
anything like COD if you don't understand all the foreshadowing happening throughout the teaser. People have this in mindset that it's COD, so the story is not important as there will be only gunfight, but what they don't realize is that COD storylines, especially Black Ops 1 and 2, have insane good storytelling.
Preppy, I agree, dude. The problem is with recent years and the bundles and everything, when someone dies, they're gonna come back in a bundle and it ruins that. What people are going to get mad at in this game is I think as a video is going to show probably this week that I have coming out. I believe that they're going to be doing the beginning of direct neural interfaces in this. And that's why Mason is tripping out, and he's probably going to see his father, like Alex. He is probably going to see Woods. So that's bringing back those characters. And what this means is that they'll be able to bring them back in multiplayer if they're doing the DNI multiplayer maps like they did with Black Ops 3. And that will make a lot of people mad. But to me, if they actually make it fit narratively and explain it well, or even leave breadcrumbs to explain it, I'm okay with it. But people won't be.
Black Ops 25. I couldn't fucking believe it. And it's crazy because the more things change, the more they stay the fucking same. Embrace the madness, Call of Duty. Now we have Treyarch. The next evolution of Black Ops is coming. Are we getting new Omni movement? Are you
Probably.
guys changing skill-based matchmaking?
Probably
Are
not.
we getting a new anti-cheat where maybe we don't get hackers in every fucking lobby shutting down
Also
the
probably
game?
not.
This tweet from Ink Slasher is fucking wild. 2 days ago, people are saying that every year you get the same Call of Duty. We do. We get the same fucking Call of Duty every single year.
Whoa. I actually didn't know I was in this video, so this is exciting. Hold up. Did you not just, this guy, did he not just say that this trailer looked new and exciting and completely different? Pretty sure he did.
Then they dropped the Black Ops 7 trailer, which looks nothing like Call of Duty. Now they say, how can you promote this? It looks nothing like Call of Duty. People will never be happy. My guy, the problem is we know the status quo for Activision and Treyarch and all of these companies. It is the same fucking game no matter what.
Sure, but you can't complain about the trailer then, because the trailer is the one thing that's different.
Do you actually think that we're going to get any of the cool story writing, lore, a narrative driven experience that actually maybe goes into some of these avenues? No, we're going
Hopefully.
to get a basic run and gun Call of Duty like we always fucking get. And while I can appreciate games like Black Ops 6 for its campaign, it was a decent campaign with a decent story for a Call of Duty title. The problem
Agreed.
is Call of Duty is so fucking surface level casual garbage that when I see a setting like this that could explore ideas and concepts that might be a little bit deeper thinking than
So what he's going on about here is he has such a toxic relationship with Call of Duty that even when they produce something good like this trailer, he can't trust it. And I get that. He's not wrong in saying that. But at the same time, when they put out something good like this, it's the same thing they did with the Black Ops 6 reveal trailer. I'm like, this looks amazing. We got Saddam Hussein up in here. We got George H.W. Bush. This could be a wild story. And then they just ditched it. If they ditch this, if they get rid of what they're doing here and do like he said, a surface level campaign, I will dump all over that. But right now, that is not what I'm seeing. So why would I complain about a trailer that is completely new and looks amazing? Like he said he was pumped up for the whole trailer, but is disappointed by the name. So if they're doing something good, I will say that they're doing something good. The second it turns to slop like Modern Warfare 3's campaign, which by the way is completely possible, I will be the first one ripping all over that.
their average fucking consumer base, I know we're not going to see that kind of game here. And that's the issue that I'm taking with it. I really just want Activision to let some of these studios loose for like a few years. Create something that isn't Call of Duty, but maybe explores these kind of concepts. Because this is what we always end up getting. Like when they killed Soap in Modern Warfare 3, only to have him come back in Call of Duty Zombies, and that's canon and that's lore. None of
It took place, see, he doesn't know the timeline of Call of Duty. That took place before he died. He's actually dead. That's the one character that they actually kept dead. They brought him back and then did a season that took place before. So yeah, they were still doing the money grab thing, and they should have made that way more blatant, and they could have done that in a way better way, but they didn't.
None of the fucking writing in any of these games actually matter. There's no stakes. Because if they want to sell you cosmetics later on, that character can just come back in another game. They don't give a fuck. However, what we do know now is there was an article written back in April on Insider Gaming that leaked a bunch of details that are now confirmed after seeing this trailer and hearing what Activision is kind of promoting now. There's more ads on this website than Twitch, for Christ's sake. The story will focus on
I think he watched too much Summer Game Fest. He is raging.
35 and will be a follow-up to Black Ops 2. Story will also involve Woods and Mason. The story mode will allow for up to 4-player co-op. The story will also include a big open world map titled Avalon. Omni movement will return and include wall running. All of this sounds fucking god-awful. And like we see here, you can squad up with friends or play solo in a thrilling and innovative co-op campaign. From what I'm hearing and from everything—
So what I wish he would say in this is what he would want out of Call of Duty. Because everything that he has set up into this point is not what he would want out of Call of Duty. It's what he wants out of another game, which is brain dead, because why would you be looking at a Call of Duty studio to make a game that's not Call of Duty?
I've gathered, the campaign is going to be very reminiscent of Modern Warfare 3's kind
I
of
hope
open
not.
map concept.
That's my biggest worry
there's
as
not really
well.
a direction. It's not really a huge like narrative and cinematic experience.
Yeah, if the campaign is that, I'm going to rip all over it, and I hope it's not. But we've seen open world games that have great stories. I'm just worried Call of Duty can't do that.
More just like you running around map, completing missions, and then getting a cutscene. But at the very least, I think it might be a little bit more enjoyable in co-op. Like you guys can just suffer together. And the official reveal is coming this summer, most likely around the same time that we're going to hear about the next Battlefield game. I just have such a shitty taste in my mouth for Black Ops 6 and how they turned that game into a complete fuck show. I loved the game
This is a good point.
at launch, played it at launch, and once we realized the massive skill-based matchmaking issue,
This is an emotional argument. You can give all the evidence you want, but to prove him wrong, but he's emotionally invested. That's very true.
and just the horrendous massacre of Warzone when they dropped Area 99, the Omni movement update, things were fucked forever. We took a step back, came back, and it was just hacker central. I'm over this fucking game. I've always been a channel that has been completely honest about my feelings for Call of Duty. Even with Modern Warfare 3, I really enjoyed that multiplayer. Everybody on the internet was completely shitting on it. I took my lumps for that because I just spoke my mind and told you guys how I felt. After what I watched them do with Black Ops 6, how they
I'm curious what he thought about Modern Warfare 2019, just as a whole. I'm curious.
took, in my opinion, one of the better Call of Duties as like a whole package and just completely flushed it down the fucking toilet in record time. And now, 6 months later, we're seeing one of the coolest potential trailer concepts for a Call of Duty game ever. And I have to just swallow shit and realize this is gonna be fucking ass.
Yeah, so that's what, so he's like, he doesn't want to get excited from it. That is his perspective on this, and I get that. Because here's the truth, is no matter what I have seen on the internet, everyone's like, 6 months later, another Black Ops game, Black Ops 6 hasn't even been out for 6 months, blah, 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 all of that. And you're right. But this is what Call of Duty does every year. They release a new game every single year. So 6 months into the game being released, they reveal a new Call of Duty game. That is the COD cycle. Weird thing is it's Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7, like we had with Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. The difference with Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 is they waited 8 months, well, 7 months to actually reveal it, not 6. So actually, technically like 5, kind of. No, 6. So yeah, it was like 8 months for Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. So I get where people are complaining about that. And so the worry with this is, with Black Ops 7 is, apparently it's been in development for the same amount of time as Black Ops 6. Which means the entire time that Black Ops 6 was coming out, getting released, coming out, all of that stuff, they were also working on Black Ops 7. Which is why the post-launch support for Black Ops 6 was horrific. Maybe one of the worst post-launch support we've seen. But that's just poor management, man. If you're going to make your game suck, because this game, Black Ops 7, will sell less now because of what they did with Black Ops 6. And if this game is amazing, because the trailer does look amazing, I think it's one of the best Call of Duty trailers in a very long time. People might not get it because they've been burnt. Just like this guy's been burnt. This is a man that's been abused, is what we're looking at.
When it comes out in November or October or whenever, they're gonna do the same fucking shit. The first 2 weeks are great leading up to season 1. Once season 1 drops, everything's gonna go to fucking hell in a handbasket. And I'm just, for me, dude, I am fucking over the cycle of Call of Duty. But the problem is you have games like X-Defiant coming out, everybody labels it a Call of Duty killer, and it's fucking garbage. There is no true competitor that can wean people off the tit of Call of Duty enough to make these guys actually put in enough effort to deliver.
This is right. This I agree with.
A live service title that's actually worth your time and your fucking money for longer than 4 months. And that's just the problem that we have. I am begging the gaming gods that the next Battlefield title is actually worth a fuck. That EA and DICE can actually put some time into it and get us off of this yearly cycle of shit. One of the cool...
Dude, I agree. Like, I want Battlefield to be good. I really do. Because if it's good, that'll make Call of Duty straighten up and fly right.
Coolest trailers I have seen in years, and it's a fucking Call of Duty game, man. This one pissed me off, I think, more than anything else this weekend.
So again, he's actually supporting the tweet that I said. It doesn't sound like it, but he's supporting it. He literally just said it's one of the coolest Call of Duty trailers I've seen in a long time. People who are saying they're mad that it doesn't look like Call of Duty are not saying the same thing that he is saying. He is saying that this looks cool and it's Call of Duty and I don't like Call of Duty. He's mad that Call of Duty is doing something he likes.
And let me tell you, out of everything I saw this weekend, it was really hard to top the cringe that was the PC gaming show.
I didn't watch it.
But Call of Duty pissed me off even more than these two. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. A dislike
I like Day
if
9,
you didn't.
so it's hard for me to say I didn't like it, but I didn't see it.
And can we make Call of Duty great again?
You need to make a hat for that. We need a hat. Maybe I should make a hat that says that. It'd probably sell well. But yeah, I stand by with what I said, and he just does not like Call of Duty. He's mad that Call of Duty made something that looks good. Because when Call of Duty makes something that looks good, 90% of the time they take that thing and ruin it. End of story. That's what he's saying, and he's not wrong.